Hi everyone, Jacqueline, Heirloom Vintage and Collectibles. Welcome back to part 2 of my haul that I did about a week or so ago. I went to the bins and I went to SuperThrift, and I might throw in a couple of random items, such as my guard here. An honorable mention. I remembered I bought him a while ago in the box. It's nothing that's old, too old, but I think he is my guard and I'm going to keep him. So I would like to welcome newcomers to the channel. Please subscribe if you have not. I'd appreciate that. And then welcome back to my regulars. I appreciate you as well. So I mentioned a while ago that myself and Michelle, another vintage reseller, went to the bins. I am on a no spend, no buy diet. That did not work out well because after I left the bins, I went to SuperThrift. And I'm going to show you some of those things. Now, the item you are seeing here did come from the bins, and I don't think I shared it. I think I left it out of my last haul video, part 1. So go back and look at that video. But what I did, I originally found this crystal piece, and they were, priced. It's pressed, but it is crystal. And I'm showing it because I found another one. So there's 2 of them. I did look them up, and they're, nice crystal, heavy, beautiful vases, and I thought they were cool. So I wanted to put them out there that I will be selling them. I am now a new reseller on Whatnot. You guys have to be patient with me as far as like going on eBay and Whatnot and selling. I'm used to selling on Facebook Marketplace. It's just a little simpler for me, but this year, 2023, I have many goals, and one is to sell some of my stuff on eBay a little more often and do some live sales on Facebook and on Whatnot. So here, this item, let me look at the bottom. Okay, I got this from SuperThrift. Let me move the tag so we can see everything. And here's the bottom. I thought it was a cute piece. As you can see, I paid $2 for it. And I definitely will be selling this. It seems sort of fall-like to me, so it might not get into like a sale until later in the year. The next thing I found, let me just move that. By the way, this doily type situation, this is my display table. I take photos here and I do my hauls, so it's a hot mess. I have to organize it because I was doing some hauls before, so just so you know what's happening there. But this doily I got, I displayed it on my last video. It came from the bins, and there's 3 pieces. 2 of the pieces I'm going to be selling, and then 1 I'll keep. But I have to get in a close view of this hand craftsmanship that was done. I don't know what it's called when they do it with the thread. I don't know if it's crocheting or, you guys tell me in the comments if it's knitting, crocheting, but I know there's a technique to it, and it's beautiful. So the next item I found, and this is my 2nd or 3rd video. I was having some technical difficulty. That's why it's coming up so late. I found this egg dish. It's Raydon. As you can see, I paid $2 for it. It has free range. It's not one of the newer pieces. Most of the pieces I found were white. I don't remember finding a black one. I thought it was neat. Now, you just don't have to use these for eggs. You guys know that. You can use these for jewelry or trinkets or nails or pens, whatever you decide. I already have several of these, so I will be selling this particular one. It will most likely go on eBay. I'm still deciding, but I think that's where I think I'll have the best luck. And then I have these shoe stretchers. They're not old, but I really like them. It reminds me of my little guard here. But I got these actually for myself. I think they're cute. I think they're artsy pieces. People might use them for utility purposes, but I did get them to use them to put in my shoe or boots. But if I decide I want to sell them for whatever reason, I will. But right now they are for my own use. I'll put this right here. The next thing I picked up, I'm pretty sure it was from the bins. And it's a little ball. It's a, I did look this up. It's a piece that's popular. And I did kind of do a little bit of checking on this. I think it's really neat. It reminds me of stained glass. Most people use it as an ornament, but I really think they're good, just decorative pieces to sit like in a nice bowl or a cup or something. And I think I had it sitting in this cup where it will not live, where it will not stay, but that's where I had it. So I did pick this cup up at the bins. I thought it was cute. I was looking for the bottom to it, and I couldn't find it, you guys. So I thought it was neat, and I just had it using it for that, putting that ball in. So I'll stick that right there. It's a really nice piece. You know, you see all the, the lighting isn't doing it justice, but the incandescent aspects of it. So I couldn't find a bottom to it, but I thought I'd get it anyway. The next item I found, and I don't usually pick up glass or glasses, but this one is an art glass. It was 50 cents. I thought it was really cool. I did find some online. See if I can get a better shot of it. I really have to work on my lighting. I have my camera light on, but and then I have a light right here, and then my ring light is there, but I couldn't plug it in. So anyway, I thought this was nice. It's very heavy, and see the bottom of it. I will sell it. In what capacity, like where, I haven't decided yet, but I thought it was nice enough to pick up. The next item, I'm just going to show this as an honorable mention, guys. I bought these at Walmart. They had them at a very big discount, and I picked up as many as I could. I'm going to just sell them probably on Facebook Marketplace. And I paid a good price for them, so I'm just going to put them out there, see if somebody wants them. The next thing I picked up at SuperThrift, not the bins, was this little guy. I think something happens with him. If you guys can let me know in the comments. I'm going to sit him down, show his face. It could be a girl, but I just say it's a guy. And I thought he was really neat. So I'm going to show you him, and then I'm going to show you what he did to me, the damage that happened. Sorry, I'm trying to maneuver my hand so I can show you what's going on. I had purchased something that wasn't spectacular. It was the sheer size and color. If you saw my video, I may have showed you this big, humongous cobalt blue picture that I was going to use for some reason or sell it. I'm not sure. And then while I was packing my items up, this gentleman fell in the jar, and at the store, they're like, uh-oh, what was that? I'm like, don't worry about it. I think it's okay. I looked in, I didn't see any breakage. But then when I got home, it had so much breakage and damage on it. I was so heartbroken. So now I have to, it's going to go in my garden. I'm going to plant some flowers in it and so on and so forth. But I was just heartbroken. It's such a substantial piece. Nothing spectacular, but, a hand-applied glass handle. And, it's a flashed-on piece. But it was such a large, beautiful piece that I'm sorry that it happened. And it's heavy. So this is the fault of this guy falling in there. Next thing I picked up, let's see. Yep, I got this at the bins. And I don't know why this tape isn't off of here. But it's a nice wooden box. It is gorgeous to me. It'll probably get sold just because I don't have any use for it. I mean, I wish I could use like many of the things I buy, but I don't have any use for it. But isn't that gorgeous? Let me give you a little close up on it. Look at that. I mean, it's not like fancy dancy wood, but it's really a nice piece to sit in your kitchen or in your bathroom for cotton balls. Any kind of, it could be a trinket dish if you wish. Anything you want to have in the bathroom to keep it covered. It could go in your kitchen. I just thought it was a really cool piece. And I had to pick it up. And I'm supposed to be on a no spend, no buy diet. So the next piece, this also came from the bins, made in India. And let me quickly show you this piece. This was also at the bins. It's stone. I forgot the stone, but you know what? After I untaped it, it had some little chips. So I'm going to keep that for like stick pins or something. But this nicely carved box, of course, we've seen these all around. It's not like they're rare, but it's nicely done. A nice box. I want to open it for you. But it's kind of hard. I should have opened it. There we go. I had to take a little break to open it up. But this is it. It's hinged is really why I purchased it. Like I said, it's what we've seen. It's not like we haven't seen these boxes before, but they're very convenient. They can hold a multitude of things for whatever you decide. They could also fit in your bathroom, your boudoir, your on your dressing table, in your living room, all of those places, even in your kitchen to hold certain things. But this is the capacity of it. It's kind of small, so you want to be creative about what you put in it, or it could just be a decorative box that you sit on a shelf and admire. And I think maybe that was all, you guys. Some things that I picked up at the bins. I think in my previous video I may have talked about how much I spent. I don't remember. Maybe $15 at the bins and about $10 at SuperThrift. Making me feel like either I showed everything to you in a previous video, or I'm forgetting stuff, or I already put it away. But either way, this is what it is. I have a Whatnot Live that I will be posting information on my community tab about. I have an eBay store that I will be starting to upload things. And this year I have some goals for the channel. I hope you continue to be a part of the journey. I really appreciate you. I'll be doing, I think I mentioned before, called 3 minutes of your time. I'm going to like do a 3-minute deep dive on an item. For instance, if I were to pick up this particular item and do my research on it, I'll go a little bit deeper. So it won't be a quick 1 minute short reel or anything like that. It will be like a 3-minute, dive and conversation with you all. So that's what I have for now. Thanks for joining me, Jacqueline, Heirloom, Vintage, and Collectible. See you on the other side.